Finding ways to take the best from a situation and to derive value from the lesson that is in front of you provides you with a unique opportunity to create growth and productivity from essentially every moment. If you drill into your head incessantly the mental framework of asking what lessons can be taken from the situation in front of you, you're going to be an absolute machine for joyous productivity. And that's the key part here as well, joyous productivity. This outlook brings with it a great deal of positivity, and this will bleed and blend its way into all aspects of your existence. This isn't just for your productivity. The thing is, advice like this routinely comes with some form of skepticism attached to it. People don't like to just take this idea. Now, I believe personally that a great deal of this comes down to the fact that this provides people with control. To realise they are the ones who can make the decision means that if you don't make the decision, you are the conscious holder of that decision. That's why people don't like this. But that doesn't mean it's not true. If delusion can provide a window to joy, and that can be used to create a more and more forward-looking perspective on life, shouldn't we use it? When we look for the good, we often find it. The trouble so many of us face when it comes to this is our vehement refusal to be the person who refuses to be pulled down and who perpetually looks for the good. And I should add here, the tragedy of extreme mental ailment is a totally separate matter here. I am not a qualified psychological practitioner of any sort, and thus the message here is intended to be received by those who have no excuse to not at least try to change negativity about themselves. And we all know deep down whether we fall into that criteria or not. When you find the positives in plenty, you hardwire yourself for perpetual growth. It is by far and away the easiest method for achieving constant growth. If I was to attribute my growth and my happiness to one thing in particular, I would undoubtedly put it down to this. This one perspective of looking at things and trying to find what you can is a real game changer when it comes to being happy and to being productive. And I stand by this. And to add to that as well, this perspective requires discipline. It is itself an act of discipline, and there is hard work and certainly strong ethics attached to this perspective, which of course serve their own wonderful utility when it comes to everything else that you do. So with that said, if there's any lesson worth learning when it comes to achieving your goals, as I have said there, I absolutely believe that it is this one here. Positivity offers opportunity, and that opportunity extends far beyond productivity. This outlook here offers happiness, and it reliably brings with it a drive and a desire more than anything to do the right thing. Within that place comes more fuel for optimism and a higher likelihood of happiness. And with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this video, but more than anything, just endeavour to do what it is that we've spoken about in today's video. Just try and be optimistic, try and be happy as often as you can, and look for the good, even in times of good. Make it more and more obvious that the fact is things are going well, and there is a lesson to be derived from that. Try this and thank me later, because it certainly works. See you in a bit.